What's going on, people? I'm not going to be before you long. I just want to bring this to your attention because I hadn't really seen anybody talk about this on YouTube nor on Facebook. About maybe a week or so ago, I briefly saw or noticed an article that talked about romaine lettuce being recalled and being contaminated with E. coli. And then I heard about another article that was talking about a recall on turkey. Now, a red flag kind of popped in my head because I'm thinking, like, all of a sudden around the holiday season, we getting all of these recalls. So then I kind of dismissed it, okay, because I'm not really a big meat eater anyway. Okay, but then today I happened to notice another recall. Now I'm going to read this article. I'm going to also place it on the bottom. The new recall is for ground beef hamburger for salmonella poisoning. But I'm going to just read a brief article and a list of the stuff that's being investigated or that's recalled. And I think something is up because our minds are being boggled down with a lot of nonsense news articles, things that don't even really pertain to us every day. You're always hearing about another investigation or lawsuit against the White House or against Donald Trump, when in reality all that's doing is keeping your mind occupied away from things that really matter. And it's wasting, this is the demon crap's way of wasting taxpayers' dollars. So while Trump is saving money, the demon craps are wasting money. But yet the blame is pointed at President Trump. But this article says, romaine lettuce. 2 days before Thanksgiving, the CDC warned U.S. consumers to not eat romaine lettuce as it may be contaminated with E. coli. 32 people, including 13 who have been hospitalized, have been infected with the outbreak strain in 11 states. According to the CDC, one of the hospitalized people developed hemolytic uremic syndrome, a potentially life-threatening form of kidney failure. No death have been reported. And then further down this article, which I'm going to place on the bottom, turkey products. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service has recalled turkey products linked to a salmonella outbreak. The CDC announced the outbreak linked to raw turkey products in July, but more people have gotten sick, bringing the total to at least 164 in 35 states. One person in California has died, and 63 people have been hospitalized. There's more information. I guess the turkey is Jenny O Turkey Store Sales. Okay, and it says recall 91,388 pounds of raw ground turkey products after the USDA found that a sample of the products tested positive for salmonella reading matching the outbreak strain. And then when I go down further, raw chicken. Because you know a lot of black people eating chicken. And I talked in a previous video about population reduction. So if they're not getting you in the water like they do in Detroit, they're going to get you with the food or with the medication. When you go to the hospital, you know, with an illness or sickness, that's their way of feeding you poison with the medication. All right. And I'm not saying that's the case with all medications and all hospitals, but there's a lot of people now that's dependent upon drugs and medication. All right. So this is their way. And not only that, off the topic, but they're also trying to disarm you. They don't want you to have any power to defend yourself or your family. Okay, so with this, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I think something is up with this. And a lot of this stuff is coming out of California. And we know California is full of resistance when it comes to today's government or president. Okay, raw chicken. In another ongoing investigation, 92 people have been infected with Salmonella infantis in 29 states, linked to raw chicken products from a variety of sources. According to the CDC, no deaths have been reported, though 21 people have been hospitalized. The Public Health Agency reports the USDA is continuing to monitor this outbreak. Okay, there's more information, but to scroll down further, ground beef. And this is all within the realm of the holiday season. Okay, so check this out. Ground beef. Do not eat, serve, or sell recalled ground beef products that were recalled by JBS Tolson Incorporated of Tolleson, Arizona, because they may be contaminated with salmonella. It's interesting that all these meats being contaminated with salmonella. What's really going on here? Okay, and who's causing this outbreak? Who's the root cause of this outbreak? Just like they have that caravan, that illegal immigrant caravan that's coming through here. Who's the real cause of this? All right. It says CDC advises as of Thursday, 246 people have been infected with the outbreak strand of Salmonella Newport in 25 states. The CDC reports no deaths have been reported, but 59 people have been hospitalized. Okay, now finally to scroll down, and this one was a shocker because we were dealing with meats. Now it's left the meat products, and it says a recall was issued for 4 types of Duncan Hines cake mix due to possible salmonella contamination. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration said on November 5th. So we're just now hearing about this. I'm just now hearing about this. It says the recall was issued by Conagra Brands due to a positive finding of salmonella in a retail sample of Duncan Hines Classic White Cake Mix that may be linked to a salmonella outbreak that is currently being investigated by CDC and FDA. Conagra said in a statement. Okay, it says, this last paragraph, it says the DNA fingerprint found in that sample of cake mix matches the DNA fingerprint identified by the CDC in 5 cases of salmonella illness, according to the FDA. Okay, now I'm going to stop right there because, of course, I don't have my glasses on. I should be wearing my glasses, but I'm not wearing my glasses. So sometimes I stumble and stammer over what I read here. But it's all right, though. It's okay. I got some lights in here to kind of help my vision out a little bit. And I don't want to, on camera, be too close, you know, to the screen there for you guys. So anyway, I think something's going on here, man. You know, is this by design? Okay, and who is behind all of these outbreaks of the food and people being poisoned? First, it's the illegal immigrants, the caravan. Then it's like food poisoning. All right. So what is going to be next? They legalized abortion. They legalized all of these drugs, marijuana. They have an opioid problem. They're trying to confiscate people's firearms to keep them from defending themselves. What is going on? And people need to wake up and need to get on the Trump bandwagon. And I hate to make this a political thing, but there's a reason why you have the elites that's fighting so hard, and the media that's fighting so hard against President Trump. There's a reason behind that. And in spite of what you think of him or how much you were programmed to hate or dislike him, look at what's going on and who's attacking him, just like Bill Cosby. See, it's more than just those women that hem Bill Cosby up. That has nothing to do with it, because out of all the women and children that's missing, that's being beat up, domestic dispute, that's being raped. I just got done reading an article where this girl was raped by 4 dudes, right? So in spite of all that stuff that's going on, it's much bigger than Bill Cosby and these females that's coming forward years later accusing him of sexual assault charges. All right, so people really need to wake up, man. You really need to wake up. There's a reason behind this, and there's a plot to possibly take you out and your family out. Population reduction. So I'm going to put the link on the bottom. Subscribe, share this video. Until next time. I'm just here to make you think.